YouTube, welcome back. Episode 187. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. What we getting into today?
I sent you that video with that boy getting stopped in the car. I just ran across that right before the call. I didn't look at the video or nothing. I just seen the caption of it. But I think if it didn't happen today, it just recently happened.
All right.
But that second one was the police chief having a press conference.
On viral and why the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says it's opened an investigation. The video shows deputies beating and punching William McNeil Jr., who says it happened back in February, but he's releasing the video now. Here's a portion of it.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, okay, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Ooh.
Show me your hands.
Here.
Wow. What happened to de-escalating the situation? How is that de-escalating?
I don't know.
And do he not have the right to ask why he's being stopped and ask for the supervisor? That is crazy. Who recording? Because it's not is somebody in the car recording it?
Yeah, he has his phone propped up.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
That is
Long time no see, huh?
Hey, I miss y'all. Hey.
girl, I didn't even see her name pop up.
Oh yeah, I've been in here.
Hey y'all. Today.
Can we please take roll? Like, I gotta hear my name. Thank you.
Look, Kennedy is in the house. She present today. Do I need to direct on the call? Do I need to do some directions?
What do you mean?
Like Saturday.
Oh my goodness, Izo. I have to call you off the bat. That's why she laughing and giggling, because she knows she cut up after breakfast.
I did not, Ezel. I was making sure family was taken care of, and we had adequate seating. And I think we had adequate seating.
Yeah, that'll be another day where I get into that.
They need to hire me.
Izel, your mama made sure everybody has somewhere to sit.
I sure did.
Rico came in talking about I need 13 seats. Hey, Ladybug seen somebody getting up. She was like, excuse me, can y'all please clear this table? We have 13 more people coming.
That's how you have to do it, child.
Everybody got a seat.
Mm-hmm.
And our food was hot, so.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
That's good. When did you join, Kennedy? How much have you seen of this video?
I actually seen that video on my timeline, but I've joined to see enough of, like, maybe where he busted the window.
All right, cool.
You bust the windows in my car.
Ain't he?
I'm here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now. All right. Get on the ground.
Don't.
Get on the ground.
Well, we don't know what happened before the cameras started
Whoa.
recording, but civil rights attorneys Harry Daniels and Ben Crump are now representing McNeil. In a statement, they said it should be obvious to anyone watching this video that William McNeil wasn't a threat to anyone. He was calmly exercising his constitutional rights, and they beat him for it. Rena Roy joins us now. She's covering the story for us and the release of this video. All right, sort of take us through, Rena, what we just saw.
Yeah, well, Kira, the video is difficult to watch, and it seems to pick up shortly after William McNeil Jr. was pulled over by cops. Now, remember, this was back in February, and at first you hear him asking why he was pulled over, and they say he didn't have his headlights on, and he says there's no rain. A sheriff's deputy responds, it doesn't matter. That's when McNeil is asked to show his hands, which he does. He's also asked to get out of the car, so he asked to speak with his supervisor. That sheriff's deputy...
Wait. Headlights?
Ain't it light outside?
Yes, it's light outside.
I mean, it's a law that you got to have your headlights on because every car ain't where the lights, dim lights automatically come on and stuff. I'm confused.
Amy, you should have been an attorney.
That's an excuse. No, that's wrong.
Don't tell her that, Kennedy.
What?
I said you should have been an attorney.
It's not too late.
It's not. It's only 4 years.
Look, I'll be winning them cases.
We already know you didn't. You got a few cases under your belt, but hey,
Yep, with them emails and them letters.
what can I say? And he represents herself in the court of law.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't like this. This is crazy.
His window. You actually see the glass shatter onto McNeil. Then the sheriff's deputy punches him. He's pulled out of the car, pushed to the ground, and we see multiple officers beating him as he's placed under arrest, Kira.
Have we heard from McNeil, Rena? Was he charged with anything?
Hold on. Rewind. No, don't rewind it. That's ridiculous. That was not even called for.
Wow.
That's not even called for. Over some lights on your car not being on and it's daylight outside.
Wow.
And I bet they're going to throw in that he probably had some weed or something in his car. They're going to find something in his car to make up an excuse for all of this, what they just did. Watch.
Wow.
Well, court records, Kira, show that McNeil is facing a slew of charges, and I'll just read through them here. The first is resisting arrest without violence to his or her person. He's also charged with possessing not more than 20 grams of marijuana, driving while his license is suspended, not wearing a seatbelt, and no headlights in the rain. And he was sentenced to and served 2 days in jail. We haven't heard from McNeil himself, but his attorneys are saying that they are disgusted, but that they're not surprised. They argue that McNeil was calmly exercising his constitutional rights, and they beat him for it.
Well, what is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office saying, and what do we know about these officers that were involved? There were a number there on the scene.
Yeah, definitely a number of them there, Akira. Well, as you pointed out, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, they have opened an internal investigation into this incident, and they sent us a statement saying, quote, "We hold our officers to the highest standards and are committed to thoroughly determining exactly what occurred." Now, when it comes to the officers that were involved, we really don't know a lot at this point. A public information officer that
Why
we
they have to do
reached out
an
that they
internal
could not
investigation?
comment, given
It's the procedure.
And they shouldn't be when they got a video. That's wrong. Yeah, completely out of line. That's terrible.
Everybody else, what y'all think?
Mm-mm. They don't. They need to be let go. That's crazy. This think how many more people they have stopped and they have done that way, and then people probably didn't have the mindset to record, and it's their word against theirs, and they can't prove it. Just think that ain't they first stop doing that.
I don't think so
How
either.
you just gonna pop? Nope. How you just gonna pop? I mean, just crash the door window. You didn't done that before.
Mm-hmm.
And then how he resisting arrest when he didn't raise his hands up?
That's crazy though. Like, is it gonna say what like happened to the cops in this video?
I ain't listened to this either. I just pulled these up when I sent them to you.
Hmm.
I know
And see,
that
but
he
see,
was
they doing all
charged
the press
with
conference and stuff
resisting
now because
arrest
the
without
videos is out.
violence.
Yep.
But there was, when I go back and look at the other video from the cell phone video,
Yeah.
I can understand the officer punching the window out. But what I don't understand is, and I know you said that this was not ruled criminal, sucker punching the guy in the jaw.
First of all, let me stop you. Not a sucker punch. I'm not excusing that administratively. I'm going to say that.
Okay, stop. That's why they like that, because of him. How is that not a sucker? What is it? If it's not a sucker punch, I wonder what he classified as. And he the chief.
He one of us.
Mm-mm,
You hear me?
mm-mm.
He one
He
of us.
walking that he walking that line. That's what that is. I would have rather for him to say he needs to wait to the results of the investigation before him making a comment like that. He saw the
One more
video just
time.
like everybody else did.
I'm not excusing that administratively. There are things that we definitely need to look at. But the context of this video should tell you everything you need to know.
Well, again, I take it. It looks like it's a sucker punch because he's looking straight and you see this.
Right.
Okay, and then you see them pull him out, and then you see a couple of punches to the face. Now, again, I understand breaking the window, but they charged him with resisting arrest without violence. So I saw a lot of violence. I think the public saw a lot of violence against somebody that was not violent.
Well, first of all, Eric, don't try to talk the public into what they saw. They just saw the same videos you saw. So what I'm saying is that it is what it is. This is the information that I want to share with the public in context without a short clip. It's very important to do that because it provides a lot of information to the public.
And you brought up
It's important, let me finish. It's important for the people to know that you're not allowed to resist a police officer when he's doing his lawful duties. It's been dealt with in several different times. You don't resist when you're doing your lawful duties. You don't deserve to get violated, but you deserve to get what's necessary to get you under control and get you and take you into custody. Sheriff, so I'll leave there. Go ahead.
So that was necessary.
He shouldn't even took his ass up there.
So that
I'm
was
sorry.
necessary.
That he didn't even make no sense, none whatsoever. How you gonna resist? I thought resisting is you acting violent or is some type of struggle. He had his hand raised, so how can you even charge somebody with resisting when he's sitting in the car with his hands raised? That's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. They they need to investigate all his cases.
Between the police report and what we saw in the video, even what we saw in that video was the allegation that McNeil had reached down for the knife. That was in the police report. But
Where'd you see, what police report did you see that in?
In the arrest report for McNeil, that was stated that the officer saw him, reach for the knife that was on the floorboard. The video that was posted to social media, and even in there, I couldn't see any clear indication of that. I mean, do you see that when you're watching this?
No, actually, I don't see where his hands are. I can't assume, Jake. No one can assume. I operate, and we operate off facts and facts alone. I can't make assumption. All I can go by when I read those things is what's stated in the report. I'm not saying whether it's true or whether it's not. I'm saying no one sees his hands at that point. He says, put your hands up, then his hands come up. But it was after the strike to the face. Like I said, again, I'm not trying this case in front of the public. I'm trying to give the public the information in context of what happened. No one saw his hands at that point. Don't know what happened from there, but that's part of the investigative process. Yes, ma'am.
So did officers take custody of the cell phone that he was using to record the incident?
Yes. Put it in the property room.
Okay, that also was not in the report.
But he got it back with all the information still on it.
So can I get back to the sucker punch?
The young lady back there had a question. We can get back to you in a second, Eric.
So did this incident rise to the level that a response to resistance report was generated?
Yes.
Has that been reviewed? And it's still under review? What was the outcome?
So here's the process. When force is used, a response to resistance report is written. It goes to the supervisors. The supervisors then, at that point, review body cam footage. So they would have reviewed this. But you can't see, admittedly, you can't see the strike at all. So it's very difficult. Had they seen that, it probably would have risen to another level to where somebody else would have gone further. Which is why we didn't really know at that time that all this had taken place. I'm a big believer in being honest and upfront. And if something like that happens, I'm going to tell you about it, like everything else that we've done. But it's very important to make sure we get this stuff out here in context so folks can see it. Yes, ma'am.
Sheriff, what are your thoughts on the video that was posted on social media and here's one of the officers kind of turns off the video, turns off what's being recorded. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know that he turned it off. I know that at some point we stopped it, but we wanted to make sure you got a chance to see both views from the officers that were dealing with him publicly, talking to him face to face. At some point it does turn off, but usually when the interaction's over is when that happens. And that's why we're still looking. That's why we look at the entire process. That's why we check for JSO policy violations. I can't give you right now whether they turned it off at the right time or at the wrong time. This is my opportunity to.
So what do you think?
So they can turn the cameras off?
I can't tell you if it's the right time or the wrong time.
They can say an incident is over and then they cut it off and then continue to beat somebody.
Ma'am, I can't tell you if it's the right time or the wrong time.
It's their time. That's what he's trying to say. It's their time and of choice where they can cut it off. Yeah, he.
Why everybody cameras off? Why am I the only one on screen?
Huh?
I'm the only one on screen.
I thought my camera is on. Hold on.
And then your picture gets up. No.
I've been off camera this time. Child, let me see. I don't know how that happened. Okay.
Share the information with the public, right? And so now we still continue to refer to the social media video when I just showed you body cam videos with much more information. Let's acknowledge that because that's important. The importance is I'm showing you the video, the body cam video from the entire incident from start until they.
So, okay, first of all, listen, bro. You weren't going to show us the video. All right.
Because it happened in February.
Now, we're supposed to believe that this video is not edited. Come on now. It's 2025.
But my thing is, I mean, how is he going supposed to be resisting, acting a fool with no violence, and it escalates to them punching out the window? I'm like, how are they piecing their video together to say this man acted a plumb fool that constituted the treatment that he got? You can't tell me he switched like that in seconds to where they got this long video showing him acting crazy.
I can't tell you if it's the right time or the wrong time.
It's editing time.
And to turn it off, or we stop it for time, for time's sake.
Do you know if McNeil ever filed a formal complaint?
He did not. He did not. He never filed a formal complaint, which we'd have been all over it, if had that been the case. But he did not. Go ahead, Eric.
So I just want to get back to the punch. This is just to be a yes or no question.
Wait, Eric, are you going to tell me how to answer a question?
I'm just keeping it simple.
All right, go ahead.
Was it appropriate for the officer to punch this guy in the jaw after he'd already broken the window? Was that yes or no? Was that appropriate?
It depends on the circumstances. But it's already determined it's not criminal. Now we're going to look for JSO policy violations. How about that? Is that good?
Well, if a civilian did that to another civilian, they would be in handcuffs.
No, not necessarily. It depends on the circumstances, the situation.
All right, look, bro. What's his officer's name?
This is a sheriff, captain, or whoever.
Sheriff, captain, sergeant. Listen, bro. JSL sheriff. Look. Let me bust your window out. Have you look
Bust
at a
your
camera
windows
and then snap your head loose. And you tell me you don't want justice. What? That is a sucker punch. Corrupt.
Yeah.
I know that's how you want it to be. I know there's a tendency to want to be some massive cover up that is not. That's why I'm here. I stand up, we talk to you about what happened, we give you what we can give you, then it's up to you guys to report it. But
do you think the public is going to buy that?
I don't know. My point is,
Do you think the black community is going to buy that?
don't use the black thing. Don't use, I'm a black man. Wait, hold on, Eric, hold on, stop for a second. Because you're trying to be incendiary, and this is not the time for it. This is me sharing information with our public, right? The whole statements about the black issue. I wouldn't work here if we're after black men or black people, period. I can tell you he wouldn't. I can tell you any other African American or black male or female that works here wouldn't work here if we're after, if our black citizens are under siege. Not the case. Not at all. I've been alive probably a little bit longer than you have. Haven't had any of these issues. You know why? Because if I was ever stopped by the police, which I was when I was a young man, and they asked me to do something, I did it. It's simple. Simple compliance. It doesn't rise. It doesn't get out of control. That stuff doesn't happen then. Do as we ask you to do. If you don't like the word compliance, just do as we ask you to do then, so that we can get finished. Then you tell us about it if you feel like your rights were violated, and we can deal with it. That's the way it should work. Every single time. Yes, ma'am.
The officer that has been stripping his authority, does he have a disciplinary history?
Thoughts?
He on my last nerve. He is on my last nerve.
Y'all in the comments, y'all let us know.
And he doing a good job.
I feel like people gonna be like, well, if he did comply, he wouldn't have got punched.
I mean, but that's with any and everybody. I mean, but the thing is, just like you have a constitutional right to ask why you're being stopped, and he didn't raise his voice. He was talking to the other officer on the other side of the car. He having a conversation with him. And then he asked for a supervisor. You have the right to ask for a supervisor. So where did he not comply? Yeah, people may say, go on and get the ticket and all of that. I mean, but
So how are you gonna prove this in court, Miss Defense lady?
first of all, you go by the video because he got it on tape. That he didn't de-escalate no situation. He escalated it. You cannot tell me when they first stop a car, that's the first thing they do when you ask, officer, why am I being stopped? And then they say, raise your hands. You raise your hands, and you're like, can I talk to a supervisor? And they bust out your window.
We need to have a mock jury.
Yep. Yep.
Where
But yeah,
Meek
this
at?
sheriff is wrong. I don't think he should have came out talking like this so soon. He should have waited till the investigation was over and then came out. Because I think he gonna regret some of the stuff that he didn't say it. And he got a little attitude.
I mean, he got to keep his job.
But I give it to him. He doing a good dance. Playing the little reindeer games.
At all?
Not that I know of. We'd have to look, but I don't think so. We'll get you that answer. Anyone else?
Any idea how long this internal investigation may take?
It's hard to tell, but we're trying to get it done as quickly as possible. There are other cases working, but we're trying to get it done as quickly as possible because we want to, like I said, we want to share as much as we can as quickly as we can because it's that important. Good? All right, thanks, y'all.
Sure. I think all drivers should ride with they phone posted up on their dashboard to just record.
What kind of society have we turned into?
To have to do that, yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. And I don't think no other society will understand, when people say they have to worry about driving around like that.
In a video of a February traffic stop in Jacksonville, Florida, would go viral as it showed police officers smashing a car window to yank an unarmed 22-year-old black man out of his car, then punching him in the head. The victim goes by the name of William McNeil Jr., who posted the video after hiring civil rights attorney Harry Daniels and Ben Crump to help him fight this case. According to the video, officers told McNeil they pulled him over because his vehicle's headlights were not on. McNeil would question the reasoning because it wasn't.
It's not, and I know she was going to say it wasn't raining, but you got to have your headlights on too when it's raining.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. Where are they at on this road? Like, are the cops sitting off the highway where they can see that his headlights aren't on?
I don't know. I don't know where they at, but I mean, if it's still daylight, why you got to have your headlights on?
I don't know.
Raining
I mean,
and
even
it was light outside. An officer would respond telling McNeil he's still required to have headlights on. It was at this moment where an officer asked McNeil to step out of the car, but another officer punches the driver's window until it shattered. The officer then begins to assault McNeil while forcibly removing him from the car.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
So we give it ultimatums now.
Mm-mm.
I hope he wins.
I do too.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Okay, hold on. I didn't hear him when he said that. Was that a signal for them to do what they did? Because he said go for it.
Can you call your supervisor?
Did you hear him?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
Oh no.
Your hands. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
I'm here. What is your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. No, don't.
Stop fighting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
All right, so after the first punch, I'm keeping my hands up. I'm gonna let him take me out the car. I'm going straight to the ground. He should have just went straight to the ground, shut the fuck up. Because they're gonna use the resistance.
Right. Like, he know this world is not for us.
It's just crazy. I still can't even get past why they pulled them over. Somebody need to comment and let us know, is that law? Where is this at? Florida?
Yeah.
Is this Florida? That they gotta have. Do we have to have our headlights on?
But listen though, like, so our headlights have to be on all the time.
That's what I'm.
So
They're not supposed in Oklahoma. They're not supposed to be on all the time, but they are supposed to be on when you're driving in the rain.
All right, well, it
Yeah,
wasn't
I just
raining.
seen
He
people
said it
drive
wasn't
in the
raining.
rain with them not on. Yeah, and it's not raining there. And he said, "Well, you still got to have them on."
Hey.
Man,
I'm confused.
I want to know which officer hit him too.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. We'll
What's wrong with
have
you?
to stay up to date on his case.
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
Oh, wait a minute. That's some more stuff.
What's going on, man? You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
No, bro.
Yes, bro.
You
Yes.
have a lawful reason,
Big
bro.
knife center in here too.
You gonna throw me going like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of you, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro.
That's not how it works.
Too late. It ain't gonna too late.
When they asked you to step out of the vehicle, you should have done that shit.
So your partner.
A regular conversation is not how it works. He said he was trying to have a regular conversation, and the cop said that's not how it works.
Because they just want you to get stopped and comply and go downtown. No question about it. You don't have no constitutional right.
So why close the door if you see him pull up?
Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong, sir. Can you back me up to the car so I can clean up? Shut up.
After sharing the video, McNeil will release a statement of his own. February 19th, I was pulled over at 4 p.m. for my headlights being off. No rain, smoke, or fog. In fact, I could see a part of the blue sky. I simply asked for a supervisor and things escalated quickly, as you can see. a chipped tooth, and 9+ stitches in my lips. My tooth went through my lip. Were the results from them slamming me on the ground for no reason when I was trying to put my hands behind my back. And I also suffered a concussion and short-term memory loss. This was very hard to do. I'm not mentally healed from this, but I had to get the word out eventually, and if I pushed you away or changed, more than likely this is why, or I just don't F with you anyways. Talk to you later. Please tag and share. As the video began making its...
He trying to get that bag.
He sure did. He said memory loss. How much time we got?
D.L. Hughley would repost and reshare the video on his own Instagram page, writing, "Trump's America." One social media user would point out, this isn't Trump's America, but America in general. Now, Hughley's repost would
Yeah, we're gonna leave y'all with that. It's Trump's America, brother.
Well,
Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Are we tripping? Should we wait until we see the full body cam video?
I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, we no, they can't tell me we tripping.
No, we ain't tripping at all.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all, if I'm in the car and I get sucker punched, y'all better be calling every news outlet, the Crump attorney, all of them.
Y'all need to call one family.
Endless
connections.
Make sure y'all like, comment, share,
Endless and
subscribe.
endless connections.
We gotta send our condolences to Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was on the Cosby Show. That was my first crush.
Ew, really?
I used to like him on the Cosby Show. But yeah, condolences to his family on that.